The tongue is back, and today I got a beer review for you. We're going to be looking at Cold Mountain Winter Ale by Highland Brewing Company. I'm pretty sure I picked this one up from Mountain Juliet Beer Company here in Nashville. Like most of the beer that I get, I go there most of the time, unless if it's a high alcohol beer where I have to buy it in the liquor store. Great store to go to if you're looking for a quality beer and a quality selection. I have had this one before. It's been a while. It's probably, I guess it was last year maybe. Sometime last year. It's a winter seasonal. It was either 2014 or 2013. I can't remember when last time I had this one. But from what I remember, this one's really good. But I've also heard or read online that they kind of changed this one up a little bit year by year, depending on what they can get in and stuff. Anyways, I like the little Highland bagpiper they got on the label there. It says, let's see what this says here. Quality crafted since 1994 out of Asheville, North Carolina. Let's see, over here there's a little bit of writing on there. It says, Cold Mountain Winter Ale, a hearty winter brew. This is a lightly hopped beer with hint of spices which provide a complex flavor profile perfectly suited to the winter months and holiday feasts. Just a wee bit different. That's kind of their motto. And they also have a bunch of other beers that they make, and they list those on here. They have the Gaelic Ale, Oatmeal Porter, St. Teresa's Pale Ale, Cashmere India Pale Ale, Black Mocha Stout, and other seasonals. And I think I've seen a few more in the store that they don't have on here. Those are just kind of like their year-round beers. Right here, it says, malt beverage with natural flavors added. Natural hazelnut extract, natural raspberry extract, natural cranberry extract, vanilla beans, and cinnamon sticks. So that's, I guess, part of the spices that they put in here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. This cap will come off. Whoa! It is going everywhere. That is very odd. I'll have to clean that up later. Dang it, man. That's wasted beer. I don't know. Some beers, sometimes it just does that. There's probably a little bit too much, there may have been too much carbonation in the beer or something. I don't know why it would do that, because it'll do that sometimes if the beer is too warm. When you go to open a beer up, it will just kind of go everywhere. But I keep mine in my basement, and it's pretty cold down there in a mini fridge, so. And I'm drinking out of my New Belgium Globe. I love this glass because it's got, I believe it's called the Nucleation Point, Nucleation, I don't know how it's pronounced. If you know how it's pronounced, let me know in the comments. But it's got a laser etching in the bottom of the glass, and it helps release carbonation. Yeah, definitely, it's kind of hard to see. There we go, put it in the light. It's definitely got a quite a bit of carbonation rising up from the middle of the glass. It started out with about a one-finger head. It's quickly dissipated. A nice, like, mahogany color, I guess. Just a dark red kind of mahogany color to it. It looks really good. It's and right away, you definitely smell some of those fruits that are the spices and fruits that are in there. You smell, what is it? They got hazelnut and raspberry, cranberry. You definitely smell like some of those fruits, the raspberry and cranberry for sure. You smell that kind of tartness. And you definitely get the malts. Lots of these are very malty beers, or they should be very malty beers, low hopped, and it says it is. But you can definitely smell the malts. Can't really smell the hops at all. But it smells delicious. Anyways, let's dig in. Whoa. Whoa. There is so much flavor going on in this beer right now. I mean, there's loads of things just hitting my palate all at once. I'm gonna have to take another drink. So, wow. You taste the malts, for sure. Very bready, very dark, bready, toasted bread malts in this one. You taste the cranberry and the raspberry, very much so. You almost feel the cranberry and the raspberry extract, even the hazelnut extract. And the vanilla bean. Well, I guess they said they put vanilla bean in there, not the extract. But the three extracts that they do use, you can taste them. I mean, you can taste the extracts, but you can feel them on your palate. It's got kind of like almost like a syrupiness, but not really. It's kind of hard to explain, but you can definitely taste the raspberry. You can taste the cranberry, hazelnut. You can taste that a little bit, but it's not like too far. It's definitely not forward in the palate and the flavors. The vanilla, you get hints of that vanilla, and the cinnamon, you do kind of get that little bit of I guess it would be kind of like a spiciness, a little bit of that cinnamon spiciness that you get. You get a hint of that. It's got a wonderful mouthfeel to it. Not too carbonated. It's a little bit above what I might typically want. I'd like to see the carbonation down just a little bit, but I mean, it's not overly carbonated. I mean, this one, I could see if you were a wine, like if you liked kind of your darker red wines, well, not like the really dark ones, but if you kind of like your red wines, I could probably see somebody, who drinks wine drinking a beer like this. Now, it is only a seasonal, so, they might not have it depending on, if you can even get it. They might not have it because they typically only get like so much in. But if you're a wine drinker and you don't really drink beer that much, this is one that you would probably enjoy because it kind of has that bit of a wine taste. It's partially because they're using the raspberry and the raspberry and the cranberry. You do get some of that. So definitely, this one is really good. I wish I only have one bottle of this. I really wish I had 6. This one is really, really good. Honestly, let me take another drink. Oh, and by the way, it's only, I don't remember if I said this earlier, but it's only at 5.2% alcohol, so it's not too much on alcohol. Honestly, I would give that a solid 8. If the carbonation was just a little bit less, maybe, I'd give it probably a 9. But overall, I mean, this is a solid beer by a pretty darn good brewery. I've had almost all of their other beers, and they make some pretty good beer. So definitely give this one a try. It is Cold Mountain Winter Ale by Highland Brewing Company. Thanks for watching, folks, and I will see you in the next video.